Let's continue.
おい、マサオミン、いつまでも本読んでるんじゃねえよ。
Again? I mean, no surprise, I guess.
無視かよ。
Because you are annoying.
うるさいクズって、親友にそんな口の利き方ねえだろ。
You didn't say piece of shit, but okay. Also, maybe I should select a little. I didn't say you're a piece of shit. I closed the book. Furthermore, we are not friends.
でも、妙に会話が弾むだろ。
That's just your imagination.
嘘嘘。お前はもう俺の虜さ。
Do you mind if I ask why you so messed up in the head?
何それ？俺のルーツを探ろうっての？
Oh, I would be lying if I said I was not interested in them.
長くなるぞ。いいか？よく聞け。
There's gonna be something stupid, isn't it? Before he could continue, he fell prey to a vicious fit of yawning.
と思ったけど、やめたっと。明日、マサオミが俺に勝ったら教えてやろ
う。Нет, mushroom gathering. You notice. I have no particular need to know your past, but if it is a contest you want, I will be more than happy to oblige you. I lay down looking to end our conversation.
しかし、キノコ取りとはね。最終試験が一番楽だわ。
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not all. You should lay down next to me and stand up at the ceiling. Yes, it's certainly easy so far.
波乱の予感はあるんだけどね。ひしひしと。
We must keep our eyes open.
ああ。
For instance, I find the fact that Miss Hozuki's thought process has proven quite impenetrable so far to be rather worrying. What about you? I see. What, you already asleep? He's pretending, I think. At least Higuchi seemed to have no problems getting to sleep, unlike myself. I checked my surroundings for any imminent threats, then set about pondering a few issues they had raised. Yeah. Here. Lyrics, so to speak, right? It would appear that there was a suitable reason for Sayaka's-san's obligation, after all. Oh, no matter. I still intend to apply for his cancellation as quickly as was reasonable. I couldn't allow a single woman to act as an obstacle to my success. But anyway... First of all, why it's not voiced? Second of all... Again! Come on! I just thought that maybe you would be able to relate. Whatever. It was high time. I got some sleep.
よーし、貴様ら準備はいいか。
What are you on? Higuchi seemed to have had no difficulties subjugating his class.
我々のクラスが最もキノコを集められるかどうかは諸君らの働きいかんにかかっておる。一人はみんなのために、みんなは一人のために。粉骨砕身、月月火水、木金金の精神でかかれい。
A peal of laughter ran throughout the students. Out of nowhere, Tisha grabbed Higuchi by the scruff of his neck and dragged him away. In any case, it was just about time for us to get going. It was still quite early in the morning, but it was unusually warm even so. Right. I don't think there is any reason to exert yourself so much. Right, what? Sayaka-san was garbed in her usual uniform despite the events of the day. Honestly, I pitied her a bit. I mean, understandable. Imagine like asking every fucking little thing, because as a person can find it actually annoying. That's wow. That's really fucking. But even that can become a reason for being annoyed, so to speak, and uncomfortable, right? Because like, stop fucking asking everything, right? Yeah. You can feel free to wander whenever you please, as long as I can still see you. Right. She was even more busy than usual today. Yeah. Speaking frankly, mushrooms happen to be one of my favorite foods. I would like to take them back to the house with us and have them for dinner. Is that your motivation boost for her? That may be the first time we see that face. Not sure. Oh, I'm gonna take a screenshot anyway. Hmm? Is something the matter? A smile filled her face. I realized that we had been staring at each other for some time. Naturally, Saika-san's face was a picture of elegance. Right. It's on the house. Well, aren't you fucking smooth? That actually was pretty good. Yeah. I felt compelled to break eye contact with her. I have decided that a sense of humor will aid me in my business endeavors in the future. As such, I am currently training myself in this area. I may blurt out strange things every now and then. Please pay them no heed. Alright. Harmonize my words. Right. I see. Apology, harmony. I will take this into consideration. Right. Huh. Very interesting. How about we need the room to mash our mushrooms? Eh? It wasn't that bad. It was fine. What are you? Yes, yeah, it was more like a pun. A joke. In other words, it wasn't funny. Why are you so knowledgeable about this? I see. I don't believe we should pursue this line of discussion further. She cast a wonder gaze to the ground door. However, it lasted but a moment. Was this another of your attempts to avoid causing me displeasure? Yes, above all else, she could shine no matter the situation. You're right, though. Art is a subject of considerable depth indeed. What you said earlier was quite educational, thank you very much. Saika-san expression went blank for a few moments, but it soon lit up. Reminds you of sound, right? We made our way further inwards, the gnidder of some and so salutations of cicadas encircled us. He which spotted us through the crowd and began to approach. About competition? Make it quick, what is it? Right. Nothing in particular? Fine. In the nigh inconceivable events that I lose, I shall listen to any one of your requests. Oh no. Oh no. And you know, it's not any anime, you know? There is no guarantee that Musobi will win. He licked his lips in that revolting manner again. It's about Saika? He was just going to tell me that he wanted to watch Saika's son in the bus again or something of the sort, wasn't he? I assume not.
俺のことをサブローと呼べ。
Okay.
なんだ表紙抜けか
Sort of. You just want me to call you by your first name.
そろそろ心を開いてほしいわけだよ。
For the first time, I realized that this man only showed emotion in his eyes. Realized that this man only... I think the right translation that for the first time he showed emotion. Only for the first time he showed. That was the first time when he only showed emotion in his eyes, right? Or something. Because you know, machine translation? Or something.
お前って友達いないだろ俺が初めての親友になってやるって
But I still couldn't determine how useful Higuchi would prove to be. Very well. However, if I win...
おうお前の夢に協力してやるぜ
Dream?
権力を握って気に入らない奴をぶっ潰すんだろ
Had he eavesdropped on my conversation with Saika-san? I mean, you said it like in the very beginning, fucking, when you met for the first time, you know. How your fucking name? Hozuki. So, you know. I don't remember her actual name. I have no idea what you're talking about. Saika-san spoke up, providing a welcome opportunity to cease playing the fool.
お話中すみません。そろそろ始まるみたいですよ。
I looked up. Students were beginning to scatter in the forest quite fast.
よしじゃあな正臣首を洗って待っていろ
Right. Yuukyuu also sailed off into the forest.
私たちも頑張りましょう。
Right. You're one of those people. I see. This way. Or maybe because he like chose the fucking hardest path possible. We had broken away from some students and headed to the riverbank. It was, as it was summer, I figured it would be easier to find mushrooms growing under rocks rather than the forest. But... Like, what the fuck was that phrase? Like, can you imagine fucking anyone saying this? Like... Yeah...
ゴツゴツして歩きにくいですね。舗装されていない道は危険が危ないですね。
Excuse me, Saika-san.
はい、なんでしょう。
May I say something that may sound a bit rude?
なんなりと。
You are completely hopeless as far as athletics are concerned, are you not?
すみません。隠していたわけではないのですが。
No, it is my fault for not taking great care in examining your records. Saika-san suddenly staggered a bit. And he obviously caught you. Cut. Are you okay?
大丈夫です。すみません、本当に。
I really like that track. Your nose looks a little red.
はい、頑張ります。
Guys, we're watering. Alright, let's start gathering mushrooms in this area.
キノコ？ないですよ。
She looked around aimlessly. Turn over some rocks and check the ground beneath. You should be able to find some short, white mushrooms growing in the clusters.
岩ですね。了解しました。
Is she trying to be cute on purpose or what? Because you know she's not allowed to displease other people, so to speak. But I guess that could be annoying. It would be pretty fucking funny if Masaomi just comes and like moves it with one hand for some reason. Just because he can. Well, of course not. That's not what I meant. You can choose a more manageable rock. Good luck. Around there? Around there means around there, exactly as I said. No, Saiki-san. Whatever. For the time being, just try moving one of the rocks in your vicinity. Do you understand how to do it now? Yeah. Yuukyuu's face suddenly flashed through my mind. How much had been decided? Yeah! What the? I remember that an opening, but holy shit. Oh my god. Eventually I ended up simply gathering mushrooms by myself. I pulled up mushrooms looking beneath the rocks from the root. Occasionally I used the knife to cut them. Don't worry about it. I could tell by the way she looked at me that she wanted to do something for me. In that case... Please take the mushrooms you already gathered and soak them in the river. She's not gonna lose them, right? She repeated my commands with the perfect regularity over here. Yes. Doing so will result in them being more flavorful when we eat them. Yes, as you say. Your enthusiasm was a plus, but... Actually, never mind. Not exactly. I simply had a new premonition of some great disaster in the future. Yes, that! What you just said what you said just now? Exactly what I was thinking! We had wasted quite a bit of time already. How long does this event last again? So she owns such luxury items. No, it's fine. I will simply use the tree and one of the stones here to construct a rudimentary sundial. I had to admit though, Yuukyuu's victory was nearly certain. Fighting a battle of one cannot win as meaningless. Saiki-san, perhaps we should just head one back. Yes, but I have conjectured that it will be impossible for us to achieve it twice. First place. I trust that you're not particularly fond of dangerous places like this either. Sorry about that. Her tone was so magnificently humble that I found myself at loss. What?
樋口さんの方がきっと多くのキノコを集めていると思います。けれど絶対とは言い切れないと思いますよ。
Well, yeah, but I'm afraid not. It would appear that my approach was too optimistic. Perhaps it is because this area is so cool, but there don't seem to be many mushrooms growing in those rocky areas. Thus, I have to say that Higuchi's victory is assured, as he decided to collect mushrooms from the trees in the forest.
どれだけ頑張ってもですか?
Yes. I would prefer not to waste effort on futile pursuits. She seemed to be quite obstinate about this particularity.
でも楽しいじゃありませんか。
You're just fucking sitting around and doing nothing. Fun.
たとえ勝負に負けても楽しければそれでいいじゃないですか。
I shut my eyes for a short while and soon came to a conclusion. You have a point. This was merely entertainment to begin with.
ええ、遊びですし。
Very well then. Let us work to the best of our ability in the time remaining to us.
やる気になっていただけましたか?
Well, it would appear that the Japanese street entertainment as seriously as anything else.
最近本当にあの本にハマってらっしゃいますね。
I know, right? Right. This was just a bit of fun. There was no need for calculation and conjecture here. Here and only here, of course. Our mushroom gathering came to an end with the setting of the sun.
俺の勝ちだな、マサオミ。
Yuukyuu proudly displayed his basket brimming with mushrooms. It was obvious at a glance that he had gathered more than us.
どうだ、マサオミ。
じゃあね、サブローちゃん。またね。
I see you, mother...
うんうん、ありがとね。
You disqualified, you son of a bitch. I watched the woman who was clearly not a student descend the mountain and rail. Who was that?
あの人、近所のおばさん。俺のことを山水に草冠で男って言ってくれる。
I hesitate to ask this, but... You repair with her?
元気がいい人だったからさ、助っ人としてお願いした。
樋口さん、学外の人とペアを組むのは反則ではありませんか？
反則でも何でも勝てばいいんだよ。なあ、マサオミ。
I can't say I found it entirely above words, but... That's true. It's my loss, Saburo.
おお、素直じゃねえか。素直すぎて怖いぜ。
What we call each other by is trivial. I turned away and stuffed our mushrooms into bag. Let us head home.
はい。今日はこのまま下校して構わないみたいです。
I am feeling a bit peckish.
キノコ、お好きなんでしたっけ?
Right.
おお、そいつは初耳だ。お前のことだからゲテモノしか食わないかと思ったぞ。
In the south, mushrooms were just about the only decent foods one could get his hands on.
でもお好きなんですよね。一生懸命取ってましたもんね。
Yes. Well, I can't say there is any particular meaning behind that.
素直じゃないね。
Shut up. Shut up, Saburo. I began walking away.
こうして樋口三郎と阿久津正臣との友情が深まったのであった。
Right.
そういう一言で全てが安っぽくなったような。
As soon as I got mushrooms into a pot and boiled them, it is fortunate there is a pot here.
だな。この家はガスも通ってるし。
The boss is quite spacious as well. Yeah, like holy shit.
下水道も整備済みと。
I poked around inside of the pot a bit, checking on the status of the mushrooms.
もうそろそろいいんじゃないか。
No, not yet.
おいおい、 目つきが真剣だぜ。
I thought it was fucking ended. Silence! Do not fool around.
実は毒キノコを混ぜておいたから。
You need tonight to fool me? I'm an expert of mushrooms. On mushrooms.
でもものすごく毒々しい赤色のキノコも混じってるけど。
If you boil them completely, the toxins will disappear. They're really quite delicious when properly prepared.
おお、なんかプロっぽい発言。
Steam from the pot obscures saborous features. They're almost done.
奉行の許可が出たぞ。突撃。
Saburo grabbed his chopsticks. What? What's the matter? They're done.
はい、ありがとうございました。
Ah, she wanted to cook them, right? Because, yeah, she wanted to do something for him. Seki-san, who had remained silent throughout the cooking, slowly picked up her chopsticks.
美味しそうですね。
Indeed, it is because we put in so much hard work gathering them.
私は何のお役にも立てなかったのですが。
She reached for one of the mushrooms with her chopsticks, a strange expression on her face.
阿久津さんの努力の結晶、いただきます。
Yuukyuu was busy stuffing himself like a madman.
うめえこれ。いやー、この街はいいな。一生住もうかな。
She sounds like she's fucking dying.
ねえ、ニーナちゃんはこの町に来てどれくらいになるの？
Seki-san merely nibbled at her mushrooms. She almost resembled a rodent.
半年くらいになりますか。
So you're not from here?
なんだ、結構最近なんだね。
I mean, yeah.
それまでは都会にいたんだね。
I'm fucking stupid, yeah. Did you even look at her records? She was living in upper class residence in the capital.
へえ、なんでまたこの町に？
担当の先生にこちらに住まうよう命じられまして。
そりゃあ急な引っ越しだったね。
特に不自由はありませんでしたよ。
What the fuck was that?
特に不自由はありませんでしたよ。
Maybe she can't eat mushrooms.
え？
What's the matter? Was that squeak?
お気になさらずに。
しゃっくりかい？
Yeah.
いや、
Nice. Right. She laid down her chopsticks and clutched at her chest.
おいおい。
大丈夫です。この町は空気がきれいで、皆さん優しい方ばかりで、本当に住みやすい。
I don't know why it's cracked. I wanted that face. Not that face, but previous one.
いや、大丈夫じゃねえだろ。顔赤いし。
This looked serious.
おい、阿久津
Saburo shouted to me while supporting Sykes-san.
貴様、プロぶりやがって。毒キノコが混じっていたんだろうが。
Don't be foolish.
嘘つけや。どう見ても毒キノコだろうが。毒キノコだろうがっつってんだろうが。
It doesn't matter how many times you repeat it, there were no poisonous mushrooms. Sykes-san grabbed at his throat and dropped to the floor. If there had been poison in them, we would be showing the same symptoms currently.
道理がないとか冷静ぶっこいてんじゃねえよ。
You have a point. I didn't think that, Sykes-san. Sykes-san, can you hear me? I took your pulse. Her breathing was extremely labored. Her body appeared to be in the process of expelling what she had eaten.
おいおいおい、どうしちまったんだよ。
Allergy. Calm down. Saika-san's cheeks were already considerably swollen. It appears to be a rash. It went back over her symptoms. Saburo, going by what I know, I believe this is an allergic reaction, yeah.
アレルギーだって？
I have no conclusive proof, however. Only got as far as emergency treatment in the medical courses. I intend to continue my studies in the field in the near future, of course. What about you?
俺は専門が産婦人科だからな。
So you studied nursing in particular?
そうとも言う。
I don't know if everything was said, so let's try again. Yeah, it wasn't. So I didn't activate this thingy, which like continuous sound voices, even if you click. Oh, I don't know which one, so yes. Kuni was beginning to tremble. Great! I don't suppose we have any medicine on hand.
ああ、山越えの時、薬類は谷底に落っことしちまったよ。
Is there a doctor in this town? It was something as simple as an allergic reaction, but it could prove deadly if left untreated. I mean, yeah.
わかんねえ。いると思うけど。
Great! I sighed. We have no choice. You have to ask Miss Hozuki for assistance. Also, I don't fucking know, since like it seems like it's actually serious thing right now, but still this, you know, full music, so to speak. So it's kind of strange.
天帝か。確かに天帝なら何とかしてくれるかもしれん。
I'm gonna be laughing my ass off if she will just come here, like because she already knows. How careless could I get? I report into her.
わかった。その間にミーナちゃんを寝かしつけておくよ。
Make sure you keep your head cool.
任せろ。
Wasted no time in leaving for the office. I bowed and slowly approached Hozuki.
サイカミーナが死んだか?
Of course she knows. No.
では薬でも求めに来たのか?
Precisely. How?
キノコアレルギーでも出たのだろ?
Yes. I hadn't even had a chance to speak yet.
お前はこう思っている。なぜお見通しなのかと。
I mean, that's pretty obvious.
サイカミーナがアレルギーを持っているのは知っていた。
And she didn't put it into the records. So he wouldn't know. It was not listed in her records.
私のミスだ。ごめんな、阿久津。
Right. Fine words coming from the person who told me to never apologize. Yeah. Well, I mean, she's more mocking him than anything.
阿久津の好物がキノコであることも知っていた。そして今日は学園で行事があった。
I see. And you found it quite easy to put the pieces together once I came barging in here at midnight with a panic expression on my face.
その通り。何も驚くことはない。手品には必ず種がある。
She pointed to a small bottle on her desk in the midst of her explanation. It had been sitting there before I had even entered the room. I wish to express my gratitude.
感謝?
Her eyebrows twitched. Eyebrow twitch. Did I just say something I shouldn't have again?
感謝しているなら態度で示せ。
With your actions. I mean, yeah. What do you mean by that? You already know. Her rosy lips moved ever so softly. Think of it as entertainment.
私をだけ。
Because, you know, family register, remember? That stuff. Maybe that. I mean, he doesn't necessarily have to be her son, you know? I gasped. I felt nothing approaching desire. Yeah, that's... maybe I felt no desire or something. I simply felt the tremor pass through my entire body.
どうした
What would she do if you actually agreed? She extended an arm to me. She essentially presented me with her outburst skin, I guess. Her rush face. I don't remember that word. I need to write it down again. Rush face or something. Did I write it down earlier? I don't think so. Oh, anyway. Give me a sec. Or burn or something. And... Rushes or something. I mean, rush is when H here, right? So, rashes maybe or something, I don't know. Rashes. I don't know. Gaze commanded my attention.
暇なのだ私は
Right. For a reason, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I wrote it down. I don't have the time. Well, not right now, at least. Sexton was waiting for me.
出世したいのだろう
Her form suddenly occupied my entire field of vision. I found myself unable to tear my eyes away from her. Had I no choice? She wrapped her arm around my waist. I assume she will fucking punch him or something.
いい体だな
Because it's like most appropriate moment. Because he won't expect it. She gripped the area around my belt and began to massage it, I see. This kind of thing would probably happen to me with some regularity from this point onward. Truly an asinine process. I understand. You fatten the pig up before you eat it. I began to silently apologize to Saki-san, who I had abandoned sick and bad at home. What the fuck was that? I retracted my hand in surprise.
幽霊だな
She was in smile? You're joking, right?
正体を知りたいか
Ah, remember that ghost rumor? Ah, right. Didn't Masaomi and Sharin Kuni, the previous one, said that this thing actually, well, remember this like room, well, dungeon room, let's just say, existed before. Even like, Is that what I think it is? It looked like she had found a new topic of interest.
実は一人人間を飼っているのだ
In this school.
地下にそういった施設があるまるで牢獄のような施設がな
See? Prison. A facility used to isolate rehabilitees known as prisoners then. For what purpose?
当然更生のためだ実験的ではあるがな
For how long?
そろそろ1年になるかな
Seeing expression? Oh, let's take it, I guess. For what crime?
それは秘密だ
That's also new, I think. Her interest had already waned, her tone filled with disinterest once more. Please excuse me then. I decided to take advantage of your loss of interest in me to escape.
面白い暇つぶしが浮かんだ
I ignored her ominous words and quietly exited the room. I already know. I mean, it's pretty obvious. She will, I guess, let that person leave. And maybe something will happen to Seika. Seika, right? Seika Mina, right? Yeah. So, I had Seika-san take the medicine and lie down. The short summer night seemed it would last an eternity. When he returned, Saburo was out searching the town for a doctor.
すみません、阿久津さん。
And I guess she couldn't refuse because it would cause displeasure, right? Huh. So she had to. In a way. Oh, you awake? I placed my hand against your forehead. You have quite a high fever.
ご迷惑をおかけしました。
Your face stiffened in agony, accompanied by a chorus of ragged breaths. I suppose we will have to have you rest all day tomorrow.
すみませんでした。本当に。
I looked into her eyes. I have something to ask you.
はい。
You said that you wish to apologize. However, there would be no need for that if you had not withheld information from us in the first place.
アレルギーのことですか？
Of course, it was also reasonable to question why I had not realized it myself.
すみません。失念していました。
I shook my head. You didn't mention it because I was having such a good time gathering my favorite food, correct? We both put considerable effort into gathering this. After all, it is only natural that you would try to be considerate by eating them with me.
すみません。嘘をついて。
Indeed. Ryan is surefire method of causing displeasure to others. Because you try to be considerate, Saburo and I have our hands quite full at the moment. You are an idiot. I would like to request that you consider the things more rationally before taking action in the future. I spoke bluntly. My standpoint was the correct one to take, certainly. Yet I could not shake a vague feeling of unease.
おっしゃる通り、私はバカ者です。同じような失敗を何度も経験しています。
I see.
都会で暮らしていた時もそうです。誰からも好かれたくて、誰にでも気を使って、結局それが裏目に出て。
I see.
もっと皆さんのために頑張らなきゃ。
Work harder, you say. I glanced through her records once more. Most of your time was to be occupied with dance and etiquette lessons. On holidays she was charged with reciting prayers in the temple. Your schedule was a tight one. It would appear that her only real time to herself would be during her sleeping hours. One never knew what could happen when dealing with such a great deal of people every day. Even the stringent security afforded to our priestess was not affordable. I cannot pretend to imagine the amount of stress such an existence would produce.
頑張らなきゃ。
She muttered to herself. To what end, though? Realizing that I had just spoken my mind caused me a bit of turmoil. Nothing. You need to get some rest. In any case, this girl's life had no bearing upon my own. Sorry. And I am sorry. I went a bit too far. My sincere apologies for calling you an idiot. I put the foot on up over her shoulders. I am sure you are no stranger to the prior eyes of the public, having been born into a family of the Shinto priesthood. You must have been forced to greet so many of these wonderful politicians. Indeed, you are no stranger to countless unfamiliar eyes. You wanted for nothing in your life, and yet your life held nothing that you had wanted for. Everything you knew had been bestowed upon you as a matter of course. You must have found it quite demanding indeed to persist in this. But one could say that her obligation had been bestowed upon her because she couldn't persist in this. Seki-san offered me no response. Good night. Yes? Her elegant face grew solemn.
本当に恐縮なのですが。
Yes. Simon was descended upon her luxurious homestead. She brushed aside her bangs, a delicate movement befitting her upbringing. I could not tear my eyes from her pale, night translucent skin. Would you mind? To hold my hand or something? Her lips moved ever so slightly. Holding my hands, please. Hers were not more than a whisper. The palm she presented to me had yet to know purity. I couldn't help but be drawn to it. A hand danced through the air, a mouth which had lost sight of its lights. Having bodily contact with this ability could impact my test results. I could hear yet more words of apology spill forth from her lips. A standpoint was the correct one. But my hands were so very dirty. Early the next morning, the Dr. Higuchi had found examined Saiki-san. Yes, her fever seems to have gone down. The doctor left, leaving us with the recommendation that Saiki-san get plenty of rest. So have you? Why don't you take a rest yourself? 7 days without sleep. Ah, that document, what the fuck? In any case, I am responsible for this. I could have prevented this from happening if I had a more solid grasp of Saiki-san's personality. I have decided that I will not move from the spot until Saiki-san is healthy once more. Yuukyuu grins, seemingly abuses me. Yes, do as you please. Saiki-san was sleeping peacefully, but in the light of the morning sun. Have you woken up? She didn't even have the energy to force a smile. I'm sure you thirsty. I handed her a cup full of tea. She slept down as Constance greedily forgetting her usual elegance. Do you have an appetite? Alright. Wait. She was staring straight at me. God damn it. I could see myself in her eyes. Saiki-san? Appetite? Does it exist? The fear must have doubted her thought processes, right? I see. Well, I'll force you to eat, but you need to take care of your body. Right. I believe you have some fruit in your refrigerator. Shall we peel an apple for you? Saiki-san? Your eyes were unfocused. Please tell me if you're not feeling well. No, I was just a little worried about you. She seemed quite surprised about it. You've been placed in my care, haven't you? I intend to look after you until your rehabilitation is complete. And that's the reason why it won't be complete. Yes. She kept repeating everything I said. Proves that the gears in her head weren't quite up, so to speed yet, I suppose. Well, I thought I told you already, but I intend to submit your application today or tomorrow. Me? She leaned forward and nodded. I believe the exam will end, and I will be able to begin my duties as special high class individual. My superiors will most likely decide where I am to be deployed. Saiki-san was acting very strangely today. Why was she staring at me so intently? I failed to understand. You have both a refrigerator and a washing machine, I see. I took a knife in hand and began peeling an apple. If you had a television, you'd have all three of the society fabled treasures.
テレビはこの街では映りませんので。
I see. She seemed to be well enough. What? She seemed to be well enough to speak without difficulty, at least. At least. What is it? Allergic to apples as well?
違いますよ。
What is it then?
阿久津さんはどうして特別高等人を目指していらっしゃるのですか？
Didn't we have this same discussion before?
そうでしたね。失礼しました。お生まれはどちらですか？
And that one?
そうでしたね。すみません。では今までどのような人生を歩んできたのですか？
Well, yeah. That is a bit vague, is it not?
一番楽しかったことは何でしょう？
Hard to say. I pondered for a bit, then spoke. I would have to say any meal spent in peace. Yes, yeah, he was like this person who was rotten was and stuff, so I guess, yeah. As for myself, I don't know. Falling in love, maybe. I don't know. I find myself happiest when I'm eating food I enjoy in a place I know is safe.
いいことですね。素晴らしいと思います。
Is it? Which part of it, yeah?
趣味はありますか？
Yeah, she's just trying to appeal to him because, you know. Not particularly.
阿久津さんは芸術には興味ないのですか？
I was determined to possess no particular talent for it.
でもあんなに楽しそうに小説を読んでいるじゃないですか。
Yes, I suppose you're right. I guess you could say I've acquired a hobby for the first time. You're talking to me that interesting?
ええ、阿久津さんとお話ししているととても安心できます。
I stroked my chin in doubt. I am sure you desire more time to yourself every now and then. I felt this an appropriate remark for someone in this position, in the position of special class individual to make.
かなり長い間一人になるという感覚を忘れていますので、プライベートがあったらあったで逆に困ってしまうかもしれません。
I mean, yeah, because like what? If you've been living a certain lifestyle for a while, you won't just be able to suddenly change because like... It's not even scary, but because it's like... What to do, right? Especially if you have no like, concrete goal. You just have like, I have to change this, but how concretely? Yeah, you don't know. And that's why you won't change it, because you have no concrete goals, really. Not a feeling that many would be able to understand.
ただ、そうですね。できれば
The radio song? Yes?
できればお手洗いに行く際は一人になりたいかと。
Oh yes, that would be fun. Oh, of course.
罪人の身分で身勝手なお願いだというのは承知しているのですが。
It is certainly sudden, at least.
すみません。無理でしたら結構です。
I saw no problem with her request as such. However, one of the goals of Psycho's obligation was to force the criminal to experience the meta-language brought about by complete deprival of his or her privacy. There is one thing I would like to ask you first. A bit around the bush a bit. Did you make this request of your previous supervisor in the same fashion? If she had done so, then I would be forced to label her action as a bit impudent.
いえ、違います。
So he just allowed it. She pursed her lips.
ただ、
Well, she wrinkled her brow.
その前の先生と阿久津さんは違いますから。
Give me a second. Sorry. Just hear something. I'm not sure I understand what you mean by that.
いえ、すみません。
Are you saying that I'm less effective than your previous supervisor?
違います。そうじゃありません。決して阿久津さんを軽んじているわけではないのです。ただ。
Give me a sec. She didn't seem to be lying, but in that case I had no idea what she was trying to get at.
とても
She forced the words from her lips.
とても恥ずかしいのです。
She looked like she was about to cry. I understand, so we'll grant your request.
ありがとうございます。
She'll wait outside the door while you are using the restroom from now on.
本当に感謝の言葉もありません。
Her expression was more one of relief than of joy. She will now be allowed time alone. Such thrill seeing must have meant the world to her. Okay, I'm gonna take a break now. See you in a few minutes.